Hello guys, and welcome to weekly tracking here on Pound USD. Let's quickly look at the larger time frame perspective here on the daily time frame. Currently what we see here, last week I anticipated this drop and we had a beautiful 85 pips win trade on Pound USD. We head from on Thursday to Friday, and then currently we've seen price just right about now had this huge drop from 130.00 to about 129.90, about 10 pips drop just in a matter of like 5 minutes. Going back to this time frame, the larger time frame perspective, what I'm anticipating, and I've anticipated that in weeks, is price dropping all the way to 129.00. so I'm anticipating 100 pips drop this week back to 129.00. but prior to that, let's move over to the smaller time frame here. So what am I anticipating? Going to the 1 hour time frame, let's make this big. Over here on the 1 hour time frame, what I'm anticipating, what I anticipated on Sunday when I made this analysis, was price to come touch this trend line one more time before this drop. And you can see we're having this drop, but it's yet to be London session. And you know, sometimes if during the Asian session we had a huge bearish movement, then during the London session we might just have a bullish sentiment, all right, maybe before a continuation to the bearish side. So going into the London session, I might be anticipating maybe one more push from this side to trend line, or even possibly to 130.55. Anything is possible, but a touch of this trend line one more time might just give us that push we have, and then we might see price move down all the way to our targets at 129.00 over here. All right, so going forward, what I'm anticipating when we're going to the London session, I want to be looking at, in the 15 minutes time frame, the kind of structures that are forming. I'm looking for structures that are forming for and then this level actually might be a very important level. If price breaks it before the London session or during the London session, then we might just look for more structures to go short from 129.85 to 129.00, about 85 pip drop. Otherwise, going forward, I think price might just reject this region. We'll go in for buys at this region probably during the London session, and then we'll come back for one more touch on this trend line here. One more touch on this trend line here. And in order not to cloud the charts, this might actually be a little trend line push here on the 15 minutes time frame, which is really not powerful, but it's a support. So when price goes back up, we'll anticipate price to come all the way to this region, and then at this region, then we'll anticipate what price could do, then we'll push price downward. Going forward, we could actually see that price has made a very huge level here as a resistance, so we'll note there, and a smaller resistance level here too in this region. So let's see how that plays out. I'll see you guys on Wednesday, and let's see how price plays out. Ciao. Hello guys, and welcome to weekly tracking here on Pound USD. It's Wednesday, and on Monday I anticipated price to actually buy, because I said if price breaks through this region of 129.87 region, I was anticipating that price will continue short. But my main objective on Monday was to see price come back for probably a retest of this region. As you can see, price did just that. So going forward, yesterday I had this beautiful trade one more time because I anticipated one more bullish sentiment probably, and I was anticipating price to actually come back to this region of 130.80 one more time, probably to touch this trend line here. Let's go into this type fully. So I was anticipating that price would come to this trend line one more time before we could see price roll down or break it and go bullish. And I was in for buys, but because of the CPI news, I decided to close, and I closed not in profit though. I closed in a very little loss because price was still at my entry, so I was avoiding a huge CPI news that might just spike through and still go back in my favor. So it's good to play it safe, and I went out in a little loss. But as you can see, I would have closed out in partial profit and probably hit break even. So I think I should take this out now. So going forward now, price has come back to 129.87 region. Two things: this trend line is probably be adjusted. So going forward, this is what I'm anticipating. I'll be anticipating a price to break this region. If price break this region, we'll go for short. This might be like a consolidation pattern, then break it, retest this region, and we'll go short. Or if price comes back to this region of 130.54, breaks it, then I'm very sure that price will probably come all the way to 130.90, and we might anticipate the price coming to this region. But my best bet is I'm seeing price coming to break 129.89, and then we might go short. So currently, before London session, this is what might happen. Before London session, we might see price come to this region. Yeah, price come to this region, retest this region, and probably touch this trend line for the third time, and then we'll see price skyrocket from that region all the way down, breaking 129.87 region. We test the video and then we'll continue. Sorry. So more like this. Alright. So my next target is 128. Let's see if that will play out before Friday. Otherwise, we might see price go up. I'm anticipating a touch of this trend line or a touch of this trend line will go short. A break of this will invalidate the structure and will go bullish. I'll see you guys on Friday and let's see how price plays out. Ciao. Hello guys, and welcome to weekly tracking here on Pound USD. So on Wednesday, I was anticipating price to break through this region, and then we had this beautiful head and shoulder pattern that was formed around this region for highs, and I didn't quite get it until that's played out. I had 1, 2, 3 break of this trend line. I was anticipating shorts from this region, but I see a further push of price, and I recall that if price breaks through 130.50, 130.60 region, that will see price definitely come all the way to 130.96, probably this region. And then this played out. Okay, so going forward, I think price has broken our downward structure. I think we could see all our lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low has been broken, and I will be confident to go for buys when price breaks through 130, 180. Yeah, I've always been saying that if price breaks that region, we'll go for our buys. Otherwise, all around this region, I'm still not confident about it. The price could actually come all the way to this region and still bust down and head towards 1.2900. So going forward for today's trade, here is a very key important region of support, and then price has come back to this region to actually retest this region. So going forward for today, I'm anticipate price might actually want to continue a little bit either to this region or to this previous high it made, and then probably start going down or continue upwards. Any which way, we'll see how that will play. But today, almost 4 banks are on holiday, and then I'm anticipating there might probably be no volatility in the market today. We're going to London session. I'll see if there's volatility or not. Otherwise, my best bet is to actually buy the cable, buy cable all the way to first TP at 131 and second TP at 131.40, and my stop loss just at 130.40. Alright, I'll see you guys on Monday, and let's see how the rest of the day plays out. I'll see you guys. Ciao.